Do you come from a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant background?
Well, I didn't know about your Italian roots either. I thought he was a super wasp. You know, to me, Mike was always a wasp. Now I learned that this is serious Italian stuff, right?
All of my white cousins are white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, except for one line through my maternal grandmother. And to understand American history, it's very important to understand who the WASPs are. Let me show you what I mean through some of my cousin's DNA results. So this is my cousin here. Look at her DNA. She is overwhelmingly white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. They are an in-group. They did not associate, for the most part, with people outside of this group. There were rare occasions if that person was extremely wealthy or prominent. That cousin is a direct descendant of Sir Edward Filmer and Elizabeth Argyle, through their son Henry, who came to Virginia around 1640. Let me show you one more example before I get to my point. These are his DNA results. Keep in mind, Northern Ireland does not mean native Irish ancestry. Here are the rest of his results. He's 2% non-WASP, and I know exactly how that got there. So here is his tree. They're all WASPs and very wealthy. And going a step further back in his tree, these are his great-great-great-grandparents, and of course, there are some cousin marriages there. So this is my cousin's great-great-great-great-grandfather that you just saw on that tree. The Ogle family descends straight from aristocracy. You saw the Talos on my cousin's tree as well. He was one of the richest men, if not the richest man, in the Americas at that time, making over $100 million a year. So this is what is unique about Black American history that a lot of people don't seem to understand. You guys think it's common for a white person to have a Black ancestor, and that is not common. That is something that tells me a lot about that person's history, and it tells me about who their people were, because a lot of my white cousins that are WASP do not have any admixture at all, and this is unique to the United States. In other countries in the Americas, the white people have this admixture. They have American Indian, they have African ancestry, and they're still identified as white. You do not see that for the most part in the United States. So while it may seem insignificant to mention to many of you, if the president is pointing it out, it may be an important part of U.S. history that you should know about.